Are your prices based off of your power or their pockets? If you have ever found yourself in a place where you are shrinking your prices or shrinking your brilliance because you are trying to fit into somebody else's budget, then you are not alone. However, it's costing you. And those next level premium, high ticket, caliber, high quality clients that you want, do you even feel like you have the offer built to actually hold them at that rate? This video is all about thinking bigger, building and selling high value service offers as a thought leader that attracts premium clients, that increases your income without shrinking your offers. And in today's video, we're going to be rewriting that script on how you think about, how you build, how you price your high value offers so you can finally call in those next level clients who don't just need your work, but who deeply see the value in it and come ready to pay for it. Because if you are building offers from a place of small budgets, self-doubt, people-pleasing energy, then you are low-key shrinking your energy and your impact. And we're not here to do that. Okay, you're a powerhouse, sis. Stop being underpaid. You're undermining your pitch. Today, we're going to be talking about why you need to be thinking bigger when it comes to your offers and how to actually build the offers that match. So if you're new to my world, I'm Kierra Jones, aka the Shine Strategist, and I am a sales messaging and mindset coach helping women position and pitch their high value expertise more powerfully. I have spent the last decade helping my clients successfully package and sell their years of experience into signature methods and 4, 5, and 6-figure services, of which they have successfully sold, without sacrificing their voice, their value, and visibility. We actually amplify them. So I know that if you're here, it's because of 2 reasons. 1, you're incredible at what you do, sis. Go girl, go girl. And I also know that you're wanting to amplify your income, your impact. Specifically for this video, you have offers, right? That's not the question. Now we're talking about how do you make sure you are positioning those offers powerfully, especially in your pitch. And how do we make sure that you're not limiting your profitability, your earning potential? So I want to make sure that we are having the right conversation. We cannot talk about bigger offers with a small budget in mind. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to stop creating small offers from a small budget mindset. Okay? If you are still creating offers based off of what you think people will pay or based off of what past clients paid when you first started, right? You're beyond that. Okay, you have years of experience, heck, decades of experience. It took you this long to gain these skills, this expertise, this knowledge. You should be basing your pricing off of that, not limiting your price and your value and your impact based off of other people's limitations in their pockets. And people don't talk about the energetic cost that it costs you when you are trying to limit yourself in somebody else's financial comfort zone. Yup, you heard that right. Pause that if you need to. When thought leaders start out, you create offers and you are focusing on getting clients and you have initial things that are included. But as you continue to expand your expertise, your confidence, your clarity around what you offer, it's time for you to increase your rates. And I see so many women create limitations around their pricing, around their excellence and their value because they're limiting where they can go based off of where they think their clients can go or afford to go. So I want you to really sit with what I just said. What is the energetic cost to you because you're doing that? It's a disservice to your experience, to all of the time and the energy and the resources that you have put in. So where are you disrespecting your expertise, trying to keep up with somebody else's comfort zone or financial comfort zone, and you're trying to fit into their box, into their budget? So stop creating offers with a small budget for small-minded people or small-minded budgets. I actually was inside of one of my Money in the Message calls today, and I was talking to a client who's been in for a couple of months, and when she first started, she had this small mindset when it came to her offers. She was incredible at what it is that she did. She had years of experience, but she saw it at this level. And one of the things we've been working with her on from a mindset component is seeing the caliber of the work that she does. And watching her evolve in that has been so beautiful. She actually has called in one of her most ideal clients, favorite clients. She would clone them. Her client actually sent her an amazing gift. And it's been beautiful to watch her grow her mind and expand her mind and giving herself permission to recreate her offers and to think bigger. And that's what I want for you. I want you to think bigger about your offers. I want you to stop creating your offers with a small budget, because that makes you come at it from this small-minded place, because then you start to limit your value trying to fit into a box of their budget. But I want you to think bigger about your offers. When is the last time you dreamed bigger about your offers? I mean bigger in the value and the impact that that offer has for your client. I mean bigger in the quality and the caliber and the ease and the respect of the character of that client, the one who invests in that offer. They come in desiring what you offer. They already have that desire planted in them. I'm talking about really upgrading the caliber of the person you call in. So the first thing I want you to think about here is upgrading your client's budget. What if right now we were to upgrade the capacity of your client's budget? Okay, I have fun with this. In the budget that your client has, your highest level client, right? In their budget, in their willingness of investing, in their willingness and commitment and availability of resources, the speed of resources, right? In the amount that you charge right now, right? Like, what would you offer? And don't tell me everything under the kitchen sink. You don't have to offer everything under the kitchen sink in your premium offers. What is your like natural divine skill, genius? Like, what really would you include to service them, to deliver without you worrying about capacity of whether or not you can handle it? Because in actuality, these are going to be the things that are so natural to you. They come so easy to you. These are going to be the things that you have the utmost capacity, right, and capabilities around. So if you were to actually allow yourself to go that route and to think that way, what would that look like for you? What I often find for my clients is that you're actually able to make the same amount of money for less work, half the work, or make more money, okay, with an even better experience. So this gets you to really think about upgrading the caliber of the budget. And one thing that I love here when we talk about upgrading the budget is when you think about your client having limitless resources, you don't limit yourself on what you can include. You don't think about, well, if they did this, then I would offer this many. And if they did that, then I would do this, but I would take away this and I would do. No, you go into your highest level of service. Okay, here's how I know I can fully show up and serve this client. This is how I have been able to show up and put out some of my best and biggest proposals for my biggest clients. I actually remember having a coach tell me, Kierra, what would your 100K offer be? And I want to offer that to you. Yours doesn't have to be 100K, but like whatever that price is for you. Maybe yours is 50K, maybe yours is 30K, maybe yours is 75K, whatever your number, maybe yours is 200K. But I really want you to think about that for yourself. Have fun with this question, explore this, think bigger. I truly feel that we are in a season where God is calling us bigger, to expand how we are thinking about our expertise. It might even be, hey, this thing that you are amazing, incredible at doing, maybe there's a new way, a different way, an elevated way for you to deliver it. Maybe there's a way you currently deliver it, but there's a client who is willing to pay 3 times the money for this. I want you to just think bigger about what's available for you. You need to be ready for those moments that you don't know are going to come about. I've had moments happen in the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months, where I don't know that they're happening, right? I don't know that they're coming, but I'm prepared for them. And I didn't know I was preparing for them, but I was. So I want you to do the same. Now, this also gets us on the path of thinking about upgrading the caliber of the offer. So not thinking small-minded and then wondering like, okay, so who's going to pay this premium price? When I create a low ticket, small-minded offer, well, then I can't get a premium person to pay it because it's not rooted in my brilliance. It's hard to find the clients to match. It doesn't happen the other way around. So build the premium offer for the premium person in a premium way and then talk to that person for it. Okay, the next thing that we want to talk about is stretching your vision of value. I love talking about this. So let me ask you this. When is the last time you had somebody dive deep into the values of your signature method, of your offers? I'm not talking surface. I'm talking deep. I'm talking diving into your high value clients and what they really care about. I'm talking what are the things they're going to reach deep down in their pockets and pay for, but not because of some sleazy sales strategy, strategy, but because it truly wholeheartedly allowed them to feel seen, to feel taken care of. Not just price, but the transformation that they were going to get, the emotional and the energetic experience they were going to be able to have, the ease it was going to allow them to experience in the delivery, the quality. And this goes back to the caliber and the character of the client to invest. So I need you to reframe how you see your value and the impact and the transformation of what it is that you provide. And I'm going to need you to go deeper than those surface level ones. And this should be happening at a minimum 2 times a year, every 6 months, every launch, every enrollment period. I invite you to go deeper into these aspects of what's really possible for your clients and your offers. Speaking of which, I definitely want to invite you, if you haven't already, grab access to my free Convert High Quality Clients. If you know your sales messaging, your pitch, your positioning needs some support, everything for it to do the heavy lifting, like the pre-qualifying and the pre-selling for you of the right clients, the caliber premium clients, so that you can convert high quality clients 2 times faster, I have a class for you. You can dive in it. Plus, I give you a behind the sneak peek at a couple of assessments, but also watch me coach and watch me start to transition some elements of my clients' messaging. So you can go ahead and grab access to that. It's completely free. While it's available, go ahead and get access. The link is below in the video. I'm ready and I want you to stop shrinking, sis. It's time for you to start scaling. It's time for you to start positioning yourself more powerfully, position your expertise more powerfully. Go ahead and grab access. That class is going to be so helpful for you, especially with what we're talking about here in this video, because when we talk about thinking bigger, you want to get into the mindset of your next level clients and what they truly care about and how they make those buying decisions. And I'm going to break down for you a couple of secrets. I'm going to introduce them to you of how I help my clients when they're selling 4, 5, and 6 figure offers and services and their signature methods, how to start to unfold those ways that their clients think and all those things. So definitely grab access to that class now, because premium buyers buy from value. So that's what you want to make sure you're selling on. Speaking of which, you want to build for the buyer who's already looking. This is one of the biggest shifts my clients make, whether it's in my Money in the Message Inner Circle or my intensives and/or intensive with the Done For You integration, where we do it for you. We don't just build hypothetical buyers. We actually go through who's already looking for exactly what it is that you offer. The one who has the resources, the one who sees the value, the one who's like, where have you been all my life? I need this like yesterday. I want this now, not tomorrow. I don't need to follow with you a million times, right? Not the one who's like, I'll come back, right? Not the one who likes watered down, all that, who are like looking for this, looking for that. We want the person who's like, this is for me and I know that I am ready. That's who you want to make sure you are speaking to in your language. And one of the biggest mistakes I see when I'm auditing my clients' messaging and positioning and their pitches inside of my Money in the Message Inner Circle or inside of my intensives, whether it's the Done For You or just the half-day intensive experience, I always see them not necessarily talking to the person who's already decided that they want to buy. That is a game changer. So you want to understand for your business and for your brand and for what you do, how do you actually speak to the person who already wants to buy? There's a unique way that each and every one of you need to be doing that for your expertise. Y'all know I don't do general, I don't do surface level. So I like to make sure that we are specifically finding that language for you and for what you do. So that's definitely something. If you want to grab a strategy session, we can start diving into that for you and for your business. But that is a non-negotiable. You need to make sure that you are speaking specifically to that for your clients. It will literally change the game for the caliber and the quality of the people that are coming into your DMs, that are coming into your enrollment events, that are coming into your funnels, that are coming into your sales calls for you and or your sales team, etc. It will change the game for you. You will save yourself a lot of time and headache dealing with people who will never buy from you if you change that. We're talking so much about building the offer for your client, but I want to remind you that you deserve this too. Let's not forget about what this possibly does for you. We're talking about imagining what it does for your client and all the values and all the things, but I want you to also imagine what building this next level part of your program, service, offer is going to do for you. What is it going to contribute to your life, to your experience, to your purpose? And I said something earlier that I truly believe that we're just in a season where God is calling us higher when it comes to our gifts and to our genius and to how we're using it and how we're stewarding it. And also looking at, what do you want me to be getting from this too, God? Like, for me, I'm in this season where it's been over a decade of doing this work. And if you count my corporate experience and this, So almost 2. So really sitting with my profession, my educational, professional, consulting, coaching, career, all of it, and just sitting with that and going through what's this next level that you're wanting me to experience when it comes to expression, when it comes to communication, when it comes to empowering women around showing up and around being in their genius and around being in their value and their expertise and beyond just them selling their gifts and their genius. I know very much that there is purpose there for me. I just so happen to see their power in their voice, in your voice, and connecting that too. And sis, this is why you need to get paid for it. And this is what you should be paid for. I just see those dots connected. What does that allow for me from a purpose place, like from a purposeful place? And when I am in that place of purpose, then how do I show up in conversations? Like, I know very clearly I can look at times when I am working on projects, especially earlier on in my career, whether it's corporate or also, as a business owner, when you're earlier on and you take on certain things, you're like, oh, I would never do that again. You realize your energy. Like, I can even remember when I had my business structure, right? And I have a whole playlist on business models and things like that. I talk about making my first 10K. I talk about making my first 100K. I talk about this is the business model that got me to multiple 6 figures. So this is, what you should use for 250 to 500K. And then also even signing your first 5-figure clients and things like that. So I've talked about different business models. So definitely check out that playlist. We'll link it below. One of the things I think about and I talk about all the time is aligning your business model and realigning your business model to align with your lifestyle. And so I can remember times where my business model wasn't structured in a way that aligned with how I wanted to operate. And I would be really irritated and just antsy, all the things. And it really was just, I was tired. I was burnt out. I was tired. I was exhausted and all of that, right? And so I want you to also allow yourself permission to go into this thinking bigger, because you also deserve to breathe more, to love your business more, to even see it beyond just a business and to see the ministry in it, to see the servitude in it, to see the purpose in it, to see how it also gets to take care of you. And that's something I'm always telling my clients too, in Money in the Message, my inner circle, with my, consulting clients, in my Done For You, where I'm working with, individual CEO leaders and or their teams, whether it's a Done For You or just the consulting side of it, right? I'm always telling clients, talking about this, being in a space where you understand that there is this next level of how you get to serve, and you get to give yourself that permission. And I just feel like, sis, you've put in the work. So why shouldn't your business be taking care of you? Why shouldn't it? Why not? So if there's anything coming up from a mindset standpoint, I would love if you would share it with us inside the comments of this video. And I'd be telling y'all, but I don't know if y'all really believe me when I tell y'all, I want you to DM me. So if there is something coming up and you're like, ooh, it's a little personal, I don't necessarily want to put that in the comments, shoot your girl a DM. It's actually really me. And if a team member ever is in my DM, they will always say, Kierra, somebody messaged you. They will never read it and pretend to be me or anything like that. So just go ahead and send me a DM. I check them, and I would love to just hear what comes up for you from this video and just how you are thinking bigger. So comment below, DM me. Make sure that you definitely grab access to the Convert Higher Quality Clients 2 times faster masterclass. It's gold. We're talking about all the things, right? Taking this to the next level, right? How do you really dive into the mindset of your next level clients and being able to really speak to them on that deeper level so that they're making empowered next level buying decisions? Because we don't do no sleazy stuff over here. We make sure that we call on the people who actually are desiring and wanting this higher quality, higher level of support. So you can grab access to that. And if you're like, Kierra, I want to skip the general stuff, I want your ears and eyes on my stuff. Can we have a working session together? The best place for us to start is inside of a 6-figure premium positioning and pitch strategy session. We can take a look at your pitch, what you currently do and how you articulate it, what it is that you offer and how you currently pitch and sell it and position it, so that I can identify at least 1 to 3 of the, sales messaging shifts and or positioning shifts that I would recommend that you can do to refine, to improve, to optimize how you position and pitch that particular offer and just your expertise overall. We can certainly have conversations. If you want to continue working together, we certainly can. If not, that's cool too. Women take those things and they go and make their money back the same day. So listen, I want you to be in a space where you are able to show up more powerfully, more purposefully, and more profitably for your expertise like you desire and you deserve to. So make sure you share this video with a biz bestie, a mastermind sister, or an accountability buddy who you know needs to hear it. And until next time, love, shine, and success. I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye, loves.